Wonderhussy here in New Mexico, specifically up north, right outside the city of Taos, heading to the Taos Pueblo Tribal Hot Spring. It's a hot spring. It's open to the public. They allow you to hike in and out as long as you clean up after yourself. But I guess at one time there was a resort out here. Back in the 60s, there was like a hippie new age kind of hot spring resort. But then in 1970, Nixon gave this land back to the Taos Pueblo tribe. And so they had to shut the hot spring resort down, and it's supposedly still there, all crumbled and abandoned. Okay, if there's two things that I love in this world, it's hot springs and abandoned places. This could be the mother lode. But you do want to be respectful here because it is tribal land. So to that end, my friends who have hiked on ahead of me, we brought 3 trash bags because there's said to be a lot of beer bottles and stuff here. People come out and party. So we're going to pack out as much trash as we can just to show our appreciation that the tribe lets us use this beautiful hot spring. Because look at this. I guess you used to be able to come in here at night. Now, entry after dark is no longer allowed by order of the Taos Pueblo War Chief. Okay? Crazy. People are animals and they ruin everything, but that's okay. People like me and my friends there's enough of us around to balance it out. I think these hot springs are also called Ponce de Leon, maybe informally. They might have like other names that they go by, but for this video I'm just going to call the Taos Pueblo Tribal Hot Springs. And I'm really excited to check them out. There's also a tribal hot spring supposedly on the grounds of the China Lake Naval Air Weapons Station outside Death Valley. It's a secret government base, and you're not allowed to go in, but I think there's a hot spring there that is only the local Indians or the Shoshone. It's their tribal hot spring, so they're allowed to go in, and I think it's too hot to soak in. But this spring here is supposed to be pretty nice, so we'll see. It's August 7th, I think. So it's a beautiful day, beautiful blue sky, fluffy white clouds. Probably about 80 degrees. Weather's gorgeous. I mean, it's been raining a lot lately, so the trail is kind of muddy, but you're pretty much just walking along a pretty wide dirt road from where you park, so it's pretty easy. There's no crazy four-wheel drive or high clearance or anything needed. I mean, I'm wearing flip-flops. I have my hiking boots with me in case I need to change into them. So far, it's been okay, though, even with the mud, because I just hate putting shoes on. Ugh. So I avoid it at all costs. Okay, hiking along, you come to this really cool little like stream crossing, okay, but it's not a natural stream. This was actually an irrigation canal cut by the Spaniards way back in the day to water all the lands and the livestock and stuff up here because, you know, it's high desert, there's not a lot of water. This is actually from like the 1600s irrigation canal. I think it's called an acequia. So they maintain them, obviously. They dig them out and keep them, you know, in decent shape, the current landowners. But I just thought that was kind of interesting that there's a relic left over from all those hundreds of years ago. Okay, so we're coming up on the ruins of the old hot spring resort. I think that down there, if you can see, was the old swimming pool. Look at that. You can see the foundation of it still there. Crazy. It's totally choked with reeds now, overgrown. It's really sad. But look how beautiful and lush it is right now. Like I said, this is August. Like first week of August, and it is just perfect to be here. Okay, here's a close-up of the old ruins of that swimming pool. Right, you can see the stone that was the foundation of it. This was a huge pool at one time. And look way over there, you can see the moss growing down over the edge. But look how cool this is, these cattails. I don't know if you guys have ever seen cattails up close, but it looks like a corn dog. Ow.
Where'd I leave it?
On the side of the pool. Ah! Doesn't taste like a corn dog, though. Okay, now we're coming up on some more ruins here from the old hot spring resort on this little path. You can hear the water flowing. Up ahead you can see the remains of this really cool old wooden fence. Look how beautiful that is. Holy cow, and then look at this, guys. There's a sacred pool through this fence. Look, there's the tribal pond there. You can kind of see. You know, it's not very deep and it's not as nice to soak in, but that's the secret tribal pond inside this beautiful fence. That one's closed unless you're a member of the tribe. But look, the people who aren't a member of the tribe, we can soak in this. Look at this old ruins of this really cool old historic hot spring. I love this. It's beautiful. Look how clear the water is. Bottom is nice and gravelly. It's not mucky. No bugs or algae. No pets in the pools and no soap in the pools. Those are the only rules. And then look here. Some more crumbling old ruins. I see. So this leads down to the ruins of that old pool that we were just looking at. Far out. Wow. Oh, and there's a little hot creek. I guess that flows from the... Okay, so you can see the source is back there by my friend. And then it flows into... There's 1, 2, 3 pools here. And then look here. It flows out and through. Or through and out. Oh, look at the sign. Please do not alter the flow or damage this irrigation disc. Yeah, why would you? I don't understand people sometimes. Like, why is there even a need for that sign? Really sad. But yeah, so the water flows around from there, and then I guess it used to fill up that pool. Really neat. But you can see there are some beer cans laying around, beer bottles. Like, why would you do that? Anyway, we'll pick them up. Wow, what a great hot spring. I figure the water is probably only about 90 degrees, if that, but it's perfect on a day like today. Such a peaceful setting with all this history. And then we put this music on and kind of adds to the ambiance. Beautiful. One of the tribe members just came by. He kind of looks after the place and he was super friendly. He didn't say anything about my nudity. I'm naked. So apparently it's okay here. And we told him that we were picking up trash and we showed him that we had trash bags. So he was cool. I think he really appreciated the fact that we were cleaning up. But there is a trash can here actually. People just don't use it. Anyways, beautiful, beautiful spring. If you're ever in Taos and you like hot springs, I recommend coming out here. Just because of the history and the ambiance, it's just a beautiful place. I give it 5 stars on each hand. Wow, what an amazing hot spring. I figure the water is probably only maybe 90 degrees, if that. And it's perfect on a day like today. This beautiful, peaceful environment. We brought this music. This can go on the blooper reel.